Good morning, everyone. I just took my bread out of the oven. I'm going to let this cool completely, and then I'm going to make a frosting for it. I think it's going to be delicious. It smells really, really good. Let's get into spring cleaning. So we're going to tackle the top of this refrigerator. I've got to tell you that we don't always clean the top of our refrigerator, but you would be surprised what lingers up there. I was really shocked at how dirty it was. For one thing, if you fry any type of food, I don't know how it happens, but when you fry food, it gets on the cabinet fronts, it gets on the top of everything, any kind of surfaces, and you can kind of feel sort of a debris that kind of builds up. It's kind of gummy feeling. That is what was on top of my refrigerator. It was turning my paper towels black as could be, but I did get it all cleaned up. I used the Clorox cleaner that I have been in love with. I love the scent of it. The more I clean with it, the more that I want to clean with it, and I just love that. So I don't know if you can tell from yesterday's video to today's, but a lot of things that was on top of this refrigerator, and I'm not sure if I showed the top of the refrigerator yesterday, but I did remove a lot of things. I had an electric skillet, I had a popcorn popper, and I found new homes for those items. And then I wanted to take everything off of the refrigerator fronts and sides and really scrub those down really good and kind of revamp what I had up there. I always keep all of my cards that my mom and dad send me, or if my son sends me a card or something like that, and I will hang it on my refrigerator, and every day I see those and it makes me smile. Keep a couple pictures of Ronnie and myself on the fridge, as well as my magnetized meal planner. I will say that I threw away all of my dry erase markers that were hanging on top of the corner of the front of my refrigerator because they did not work anymore, so I just discarded them. I'm going out to the store tomorrow, so I'm going to see if I can find me some more. If I could just find even just one black dry erased marker, I'd be happy, and I think it would do the trick. So I ordered groceries early this morning, and they just arrived, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to add this on to my spring cleaning video for you guys, because I didn't really order a whole lot, just enough. And there's my can you tell how much we've already eaten? Oh my gosh, so delicious. I'm calling this my cinnamon roll bread. It is really, really good. So I've got some potato chips over here. I've got some cheese, half a gallon of milk. I am planning to make some Chex Mix for Ronnie. And I did not get everything today, but I'm going out tomorrow, and I think I can get the remainder of the ingredients that I need. It's not really that big of a deal, but we've got the rice Chex, the wheat Chex, the pretzels, and the peanuts that go in it. Now, what I'm missing is I tried to get bagel chips, and they did not have any. So I'm going to look at Target tomorrow, see if they have that. If they don't, I am going to just buy a large box of the Cheez-Its and add it to the mixture when I make it, and just make it that way. I've done it both ways. But the bagel chips, I personally really like them, but that's okay. Another thing of all-purpose flour, and 2 things of ham deli meat. Don't usually buy this, but Ronnie has been talking how he wants a ham sandwich, which I think is what we're going to have for supper today. And then fajita seasoning, meatloaf seasoning, turkey meat for a meatloaf right here, 4 bell peppers, a thing of sweet onions, sour cream, and I got this, I was holding it the right way, cream cheese, as well as 2 things of baked beans, a loaf of bread, and we've got some onion powder, and we've got some Lowry seasoned salt. Now, I did not realize the seasoned salt was this big, but it's bought. I have it. It's going to go in the Chex Mix. I'm planning to probably make some more Chex Mix, even for futurely, like, you know, for the holidays and things like that. Also, I don't know if I showed it, but these are their brand of Ritz crackers. Got that as well. That is for Ronnie. And I got a thing of the jumbo russet potatoes, and I bought a gallon of cookies and cream ice cream that is in the freezer. So that is all I bought. Now I got to put all this away and get cleaning again. Okay, so now it's time to finish up my kitchen. I have to tell you, I had to take a little bit of a time out. I had to fix some supper, and you'll have to excuse the way that my pantry looks. You know, when you clean, you kind of have that one particular space that's kind of a catch-all. And once I get everything kind of a good clean through, I can put away all of my cleaning products and miscellaneous items that's kind of landing in my washer and dryer / pantry area. But I'm going to be, I should say that I clean the inside of my cabinets quite often, so they don't need to be done, but the outside need to be wiped down really, really good. Some cabinets seem to get dirtier than other cabinets, and these right here where I'm standing seem to get really dirty. And I'm going to use my electric, like, handheld scrubber thing on it. It really does the trick. It gets the gunk up, and I'm using Palmolive dish soap and hot water. It does the trick. It fights the grease, and that's what we want. And then you're going to see me take down that curtain. And I think that last year, I believe it was when I did spring cleaning then, oh my gosh, I hate that curtain. I hate the rod. I hate the curtain. It's so hard to get up and down, and you can't just open it and just enjoy the sunlight outside. It's really a pain in the butt. And I don't know. I need to find a really easy solution to this, because you're going to see me play tug of war with this thing and try to get it down. For one thing, the window, when you look at it, you think, oh, that's nothing, but it is so outset that it is a lot farther out than you think it is when you get up there to try to tackle that area and take that curtain down. It is, I'm really short, so it is hard for me to reach this area and to get this down. So I really need to find a solution. In fact, I'm going to the store tomorrow, a couple stores. I'm going to see if I see anything as far as curtains are concerned, maybe something that would be a lot simpler. I even thought of maybe a window blind, but I don't know about that either, because I kind of need something I can take down, throw in the washing machine, because it is right above my sink. And if you would look at the curtains when I took them down, it has a lot of kind of like water spots on them and things, because that's where I work the most, is right there in front of that window. I am doing my best to clean this window, and I'll have to wait for a warmer day to do the outsides of these windows, because today just did not feel very spring. It was in the 40s today, and I actually had to turn my heat back on, so wasn't exactly real thrilled about that, but sometimes these things happen. But I am just doing my best to get this window clean without falling into the sink, which is kind of funny. I'm definitely giving myself a good leg stretch and back stretch and arm stretches and doing all the things in here in the kitchen. So basically, I can tell you that I am working in a circle. I started over by the microwave, and I just work my way around to the stove, to the back door, and, just make sure that each section is wiped down, and we're good to go. Sometimes we can get overwhelmed by the imperfections in our home, and I can tell you that mine have a lot of imperfections, but I'm very blessed with this home. A little well-known fact is that a lot of YouTubers that we watch on YouTube that do housework and all the things, they don't actually live in those homes. They actually make enough money that they rent houses to make it look like they're cleaning and cooking in their home, and it's not even, it's just for show. And my house, I guarantee you, I live here. This is a real home. My husband chose this home because we are in a town that offers a lot of things for people who are visually impaired and blind. And we are very blessed to live where we live and to have what we have. So I can tell you, don't get overwhelmed about the imperfections, because don't worry about that. Just do what you can. Clean what you can. Make your house smell good like you can. There are so many things that you can do to make your home a home. I'm going to close this video out right here. I hope you all enjoyed. I had a good day, a very full day. And if you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for some more spring cleaning videos. Thanks so much for watching and have a blessed week. Bye, guys.